South Korea is a destination that should be on every foodie's radar. While this peninsula might be small, it's packed full of wonderful and unique foods you won't find anywhere else. Today we're taking a look at 10 of my favorite Korean foods. Beware though, as you'll probably find yourself hungry while watching this video. I'm Paul and this is Tastes Soul Good.
When you think of Korean food, you probably think of this, kimchi. This fermented superfood is a staple at every Korean table, and it's gaining popularity all over the world for not only its health benefits, but also its delicious taste. But what is kimchi? To find out, let's head to the Kimchi Museum here in Seoul. Kimchi is a very old food. It has roots back to BC. So kimchi was originally kind of developed to help keep the food and preserve food in the winter. There are dozens of types of kimchi found here in Korea. So you probably are familiar with the red cabbage kimchi. Here are just 3 varieties of kimchi you can find. This is the regular kimchi. It's my personal favorite. You can try bokum kimchi, which is a fried kimchi. And then if you don't like spice, that's fine. Try baked kimchi. It's a white kimchi. Okay, so what's really cool about this restaurant is it's kind of like a butcher shop. So they're butchering everything here, and then you come in and choose your own meat. So depending on what you're interested in, you can get the different cuts of meat and different portions and different sizes. All right, guys, here it is. Here is the main star of the show. Oh, I'm so excited for this. First up, I'm going to try the anshin. Oh, it's incredible. It's something you really want to savor in your mouth. It's such a beefy flavor. It's really rich. It's different than like an American style steak. You get a lot more flavor. It's so tender. It just falls apart in your mouth like that. Here is one of Chuncheon's most famous foods and one of my favorite Korean foods of all time. So this is called Dak Galbi. So it is stir-fried chicken breast as well as cabbage and other vegetables. So it's going to cook up right here and then we can just eat it right here at the table. So I'm going to let this cook up for a while. Probably takes about 20 minutes or so. Just dig in. There's a ton of cabbage here and it's already smelling amazing. So I can't wait for this to finish.
I thought they put sweet potatoes in it.
I did. So here it is. Here is the finished product. So this cooks for about 20 minutes or so. So there is all that chicken as well as cabbage. There's sweet potatoes and rice cake. And we've added some noodles to it. Guys, this chicken looks so tender and spicy. It smells amazing. So I want to try just a piece of this as it is. I know it's going to be super hot. Oh, yum. A little sweet, a little spicy, but really good. Nakji. So it is moving octopus. Don't worry, it's not alive. It's been chopped up, but it's still moving because it's so fresh. So just a few minutes ago, this was still alive. So they put some sesame oil on it, right? So as you can see, it's sticking to my chopstick. Ah! But if I can get a piece, you can see up close. Bon appetit. Alright, so the octopus itself doesn't have a ton of flavor. It tastes mostly like sesame oil because that's what they have put over it. However, when it hits your mouth, the tentacles are suctioned to the side of your mouth and to your tongue. It's a really weird feeling. It doesn't hurt, but it kind of tickles the inside of your mouth. It's really cool. Alright, let's try out this wonderful street food here in Seoul. This is the best way to warm up on a cold winter's evening. And there's so much variety here. If you visit Seoul, you're going to have so much variety in your street food. Enjoy.
Kebap Alley in Noryeongjin is serving up huge portions of rice topped with various toppings. For dessert, be sure to stop by Namdaemun Market to try hotdog, the delicious Korean pancake.
So we're gonna eat Naengmyeon, which literally translates to cold noodles. So we are currently in the Cheongyeongli district of Seoul, and it is a huge traditional market. So this place is tucked away. It's a little bit hard to find, but it is well worth it. So we've ordered it up and just waiting. Alright guys, so our Naengmyeon has just arrived. Oh, it looks really good. So this is a really simple menu here. There's only one thing on the menu, which is this. You can get it in a small size or in a larger size. So of course I've gone for the larger size. So these are buckwheat noodles. So as you can see, these are super cold. There's actually pieces of ice on here, and there's not many ingredients here. There are cucumbers, which I'm not a fan of. There are daikon radishes. There is spicy pepper paste. Here we go. Oh wow. Oh. So this place, like I said, is really well known. We're having a really spicy Naengmyeon. This one is really spicy. The red pepper sauce is super spicy. Normally, Naengmyeon isn't really spicy. Our Jokbal has just arrived, so look, it looks so good, right? So there's different sizes. So we got the second size, so it's 35,000 won. Oh, my mouth is watering just looking at this. So it has been just freshly cut up. So as you can see, there's different layers here. So we've got the meat, we've got the fat, and then we've got the skin. So I think it's gonna be really good. I just want to check out the meat itself without any other flavor. So let's get a nice big bite. So we've got that fatty pork knuckle with the skin and everything. So just gonna try it as is. Wow. The pork is so tender and juicy. It's just like melting in my mouth. So next I want to try making a little lettuce wrap. So I'm gonna take a piece of lettuce here. Let's take a piece of this Jokbal and we're dipping it in this shrimp sauce here. Give it a little bit of flavor. Let's add an onion. Let's add a slice of garlic. Let's add some of this samjang over here. So we've got a nice big bite of all kinds of stuff. Now the key to this is eating it all in one bite. So let's just shove it in. Ready? Cheers. Wow, that is so good. Let me tell you, there are two things that I love, and those are deep fried foods and unlimited amount of deep fried food. So I am at this restaurant that is serving Donkatsu, which is a deep fried pork cutlet. This place offers unlimited amounts of it. I'm so excited. All right, so I have here, this is the cheese Donkatsu. I have a feeling this is gonna be awesome. All right. So inside is that pork, and then there's nice white mozzarella cheese in here. Let's take it for a nice little swim in that sauce, get it nice and sauced up. All right, let's try it. Oh, so good. It's really crispy because of this outside coating. It's cheesy, it's porky. Yum. This is a perfect comfort food. So the sauce is a little sweet. It's almost like a gravy and ketchup. You can almost taste cinnamon in it. It goes really well with this cheese Donkatsu. Over 20 different flavors, including the infamous fire chicken noodles. But we're not gonna eat those today. Then we have two different types of ramen here. So we have this spicy one, and this one is called Japaghetti. It's a black bean sauce. finished. Look at these glorious ramen noodles, you guys. Wow. So hot and steamy, so fresh. So I'm going to start to eat this here. I am so excited for this. It's gonna be so good. So let's just check it out. It's gonna be so good. Yum. Oh wow. These hot dogs add a lot of flavor to it. So nice. Right, so I've got two different kimbaps here, and they are only cheon-on if you get them to go. So I've taken them out, and guys, look at all this food. This is a feast, and each one's only 1,000 won, or roughly $1 US. So this first one is called Kimbap, and on the outside is dried seaweed, and there's rice, and inside are carrots and egg, and pieces of ham, and vegetables, and all kinds of stuff. And this whole thing, this whole roll is only less than $1. So let's try it out. Oh, so good. So you're getting lots of crunch from carrots, as well as this dried radish here. A little sweet. Really nice. This is basically a meal right here.